Welcome back to another episode of the Tyren Johnson Show. I'm your host, Tyren Johnson, professional basketball player currently playing in Germany, Weissenfels, Germany, in Germany's top professional basketball league. Today's topic, we're talking about how to prepare for big games. Big games come with big pressure. That's the nature of the sport. That's the business of the sport. People want to play in the big games. The big games make the big money. Big games get big TV time. Big games get big media. Like, big games are everything. But what comes with big games is big pressure. You get pressure from the media, pressure from your club, your team, pressure from your family members, pressure from your friends, and just the whole culture. Because you win big games, you become the king. You lose big games, you become an afterthought, right? It's just a championship society. LeBron went to, I think, 10 straight finals, and people are still knocking him, saying he's not a champion because he won, I think, like 4 out of 6 or something. I don't know the stat, but championships run this business. So let's talk about how to prepare for big games. Many players struggle with handling big games because of the media, family, and friends. And because those entities create unrealistic expectations. You ever heard the saying, LeBron won 5 championships, or Kobe won 5, or Jordan won 6? If you're a player, they'll say, Tyren won 5 championships. No, LeBron didn't win 5 championships. Jordan didn't win 6 championships. The Bulls won 6 championships. The Cleveland Cavaliers, the Miami Heat, and the Lakers won championships for Bron. Basketball is a team game. It's not an individual sport. So you create this pressure that's created by people that's not qualified to speak on that experience. Well, I'm qualified to speak on that experience, and that's why I'm doing this topic, because I've been to many championships. I've played in many big games on respectable levels, and I feel I'm qualified to speak about this. And my experience with big games is that I don't have that pressure just because I don't care about the media. I don't care about my family. I don't care about my friends. I don't care about the team I play for. I don't care about my teammates. Nobody is going to put pressure on me when it comes to this game of basketball. I'm going to put pressure on myself to prepare as best as I possibly can. In the summer, I'm going to prepare. During the season, I'm going to prepare. And what happens is, whenever you prepare physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, you're prepared for big games. You've built character throughout the year, getting through preseason, getting through summer workouts, getting through that losing streak, getting through that shooting slump. All of those things are preparing you for those big games. So when the big game comes, it's second nature. That's how I view it. I don't have a problem in big games. I actually play very well in big games. And it's simply because I don't care if we lose. I've hit many buzzer beaters, many shots, down 2, down 3. I've hit many shots that have won games. And I think the reason that I made those shots were because I didn't care if I missed. Because I've shot that shot 100,000 times. I might be exaggerating, but a lot. I've shot that shot a lot of times. And what happens is, when you take a lot of shots, it becomes second nature. I know I put the work in. I know I'm qualified. So I'm just going to take the shot. If it go in, great. If it don't, cool. We learn and we keep moving forward. That's what you have to do with big games, is understand that tomorrow is another day. I always say it. When you win a championship or you win big games, it's good for 10 seconds. And then you're thinking about the next thing. That's been my experience. The biggest problem with big games is having expectations. And a lot of this is self-imposed. A lot of time you think, oh, it's a big game. I can come up off this game. If I have a big game against a big team in a big situation, I can get a big contract. Pressure. If I have a big game against a big team in a big situation, I can have a big endorsement. Pressure. If I have a big game against a big team in a big situation, I can get more girls. Pressure. All of these things that you're self-imposing on yourself is going to cause you to struggle in big games. When the only thing you should be focusing on in big games is doing your job. What your coach tell you to do? What's your assignment? Do that to the best of your ability. Fulfill your role. Play for your teammates. Dive on the court. Be enthusiastic. Communicate. Have good energy. Cheer on the bench. Knock down your free throws. Those little things are what wins big games. That's how you prepare for big games. You can't think about the outcome because the outcome is something that you cannot control because this is a team sport. If you're super prepared, if you're going super hard, but if 3 other guys aren't, I don't care how good you are, the chances of you winning is not likely. You can't control that, so you can't be controlled by the outcome. You can be controlled by your preparation. Your preparation eliminates that fear. Your preparation eliminates those expectations. The only thing you can expect is for you to do your job at the highest level. Now, let me give you some tips, some pregame preparations. Now, let me give you some tips, some pregame preparations. Some guys have routines that they stick to. I don't have a routine. Reason I don't have a routine is because I play abroad and every situation is different. Sometimes you ride a taxi to the game. Sometimes you take a bus to the game. Sometimes you arrive to the gym 2 hours before the game. Sometimes you arrive 1 hour before the game. Some teams have their strength coach controlling the pregame. Some teams said you're free to do as you please in the pregame. So it's so many different factors that I can't control. I always adapt to whatever situation I'm in. And then I build little routines. I build a template, but I don't have it at this minute I do this, at this minute I do that. It's fluid. Some people need that routine. So if you need that routine, stick to your routine, right? That eliminates the pressure. Visualization. I don't think visualization is talked about enough in a game of basketball. The week before, I'm seeing myself successful. I'm seeing myself getting rebounds, getting steals, running up the court, dunking. I'm seeing myself in these situations. So when a game comes, it's not foreign to me. I'm meditating. When I'm meditating, I'm seeing myself in these situations. I'm watching film. I'm seeing myself in these situations. Visualization helps you a lot so that it's not a shock for you whenever the game starts. And the last tip I'll talk about is controlling the controllables. Like I said before, your preparation is the key to being prepared for big games. All you can do is prepare. They put on their shoes like you put on your shoes. In Europe, they have this thing where you play against a EuroLeague team and you're a mid-level team or a low-level team, and they feel that you don't have a chance. The coach is not going to do the scouting report. You guys are going to just go through the motion all week long. They're going to tell you, go out, play as hard as you can. If we win, let's hope we win. It'll be great. But the chances of us winning is very slim. That's the dumbest shit I've ever experienced in my life. I don't know why the mentality is like that over here. Maybe I'm American and we think we can beat everybody. But I think it's stupid because sports, you never know. That team might have guys that's sick. Those guys might be injured. Those guys might be exhausted from practice. So many different factors that go into playing the game that you can steal a win at any given moment. So control the controllables, man. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Go out and do what you do every single day. Now let's talk about when you're in the game. When you're in the game, you're in a big game. The atmosphere is crazy. Emotions are high. The crowd is going crazy. You have to have a next play mentality. You have to make a play, and if you make a mistake, next play. If you turn it over, next play. You miss a shot, next play. You make a shot, next play. You make an assist, next play. Because you don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low. You want to stay even keel. That way you're controlling your own emotions. The crowd is not dictating how you're responding to the game. The run that the team go on is not dictating how you respond to the game. You're in total control. You're driving the car. And the way to drive that car is to have a next play mentality. The next thing of in-game mentality is to stay in the moment. Don't focus on the final outcome. Take care of every possession. Stay in defensive stance, block out, get the rebound, run the court on offense, try to get something easy. Nothing is there, run something, get the ball movement, get the best possible shot that you possibly can. Communicate, get to the free throw line, do whatever, do all the basic and simple things, man. All the simple, basic things. Don't worry about the final score. Just stay in the moment. Don't worry about the pass. Don't worry about the turnover from last quarter. Don't worry about missing your first 3 shots. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment. Last tip about being in game is to block out the noise. Block out social media. Block out the media. Block out your parent that is screaming to the top of their lungs in the stands. Block out your girlfriend's expectations. Block out all of these things. Block it out. Because what it's going to do is it's going to take your focus off the game. When you're locked in, everything around you is black. I don't see the fans. I don't hear the fans. All I see is my teammates, and I see the situations on the court. So many people ask me, does it affect me when fans are loud? I'm like, no, because I truly don't see them. I don't hear them. I'm literally just focused on the court. Except when, I can't lie, when I played in Nancy, I felt those people. Nancy, that gym, that's a great place to play. Shout out to Nancy, man. But block out the noise, man. Block out the noise. Then you got to reflect. After the game's over, reflect, sit down. Don't let this game dictate your career. If you guys win, great. You guys lose, cool. You got another game. This game is not going to decide your career. Because if you're a good player and you continuously get to big games, you'll win a few. You might lose a few, but you'll win a few. Or you might lose them all, but you got there. That's the top of the top. That's what you play for, to be to play on the big moments, play on the big stage. But who cares if you win or lose? What matters is that you play to win. That's it. Nobody can judge you. Most people lose in life every day. You're afforded a chance to lose in a game. It's not that serious. And you got the guys that'll be, oh, that's the mentality. Everybody don't have that mentality. Those guys are losers. Real winners know that you win daily. And that's all you should focus on, is winning daily. Close it out, man. I'm going to be very simple. How to prepare big games. Prepare and execute. That's it. Be prepared, execute. Know your assignments and execute. Don't focus on nothing else. That's it. Keep it that simple. That took a lot. Man, if you have played in big games and you've had your own experiences, let me know your perspective. Leave it in the comments, right? Besides that, please like, subscribe, and share this channel with your friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And remember, every day, make them pay so that one day you can live a truth life. I'm out.